Hey guys, we're back with another video. We're going to be talking about predictive couplet rhyming. All right, so there's a lot to go over with this. Let's first start talking about what it is, and then I'll give you a lot of different examples about this so that you guys can get it.
Yeah, well, a great example where they do this is on the show Whose Line Is It Anyway? Whose Line Is It Anyway is an improv show, and they have segments on the show where they do freestyle, like rapping and stuff.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of the technique that they do. Like one of their popular songs is the Hoedown.
Yeah, and so like how do they come up with those awesome rhymes on the spot? The secret is that they use a couplet format. So they go A, A, B, B, C, C, D, D. We'll do a separate video on that, but for those who know, just basically you keep rhyming a word with each line and you change the rhyme every 2 lines. So what happens is when they have a topic, like let's say I'm talking about Paul and I notice that, well, I'm taller than Paul. So I might say like, all right, I like tall. That's my target word, tall. And I have to now place that as my second rhyme. So not my first rhyme, but my second rhyme. And then I'm going to be like, all right, I have to think of a word that rhymes with tall for my first line. So if I say like, yo, I'm staring at this guy. Well, his name is unfortunately Paul. And let's just be honest, compared to him, I'm just tall. Like that allows me to say something much better than saying something like, hey, well, compared to like you, I'm like tall and your name's Paul. It doesn't have the same amount
The same build up
the
to
same
it.
build up.
And an important thing, especially like in battling, is to have a build up and to then follow with that punchline. So the distinction here that he's making is that oftentimes when people rhyme, they first come up with a word on the spot and then they try to rhyme that word
Yeah.
in the next line. But
Right.
This is a different type of thinking. What you do here is, because the punchline is more important and it's more important that it follows,
Yeah.
is that you come up with that word that you want to end on first, and then you come up with the rhyming word
Right.
that goes with it next.
Yeah, let's just say, cheesy example, let's say we're talking about, I don't know, Star Wars. It doesn't even matter. But let's say I think of the word like, okay, we're talking about Star Wars. Oh, what's the word everyone? Lightsaber. That's a really particular word to Star Wars. So that's going to be my second rhyme. And so I might say like, hey, look at you. I don't need no Darth Vader. I'm on the good side. I got my green lightsaber. So the whole point is that I was able to take lightsaber, and that's my target word, and I need to rhyme something with that. You could have done see you later, alligator, or dagger, or haggard. There's all these other words that you could have rhymed as well, but the whole point was that your specific word is the word at the very end. And Whose Line does this all the time. They actually just keep going and going and going. Wayne Brady is an expert at this. So what ends up happening is he goes, something about you're so dumb, you're like Darth Vader, or at least I got my ultimate lightsaber. But then when the crowd laughs at lightsaber, he's actually thinking of the next target word. So he might say like, he might be thinking X Fighter, like that's part of Star Wars too. So like, then he might say, well, at least I'm not like you, I'm Sly, or I'm flying solo in my X Fighter. He's pretty good. Like he'll keep going, and when they're laughing at X Fighter, he keeps thinking of the next line. So that's the whole point of predictive couplet rhyming. And we hope you enjoy this video. Check out more videos below if you have any more questions. And thanks again, guys.
Thanks, guys.